At a glance, the iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't look or feel much different from the preceded it, and perhaps that's not to be expected. The competitive game of smartphones is now one of inches. The question is, can the small or even invisible changes add up to something big? In the early going with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, I would say the answer is yes. There is one other truly noticeable physical difference between the old and new iPhones. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has the new camera control. This button is bigger deal than I imagined, and I'm almost embarrassed to say that I already like it quite a bit. Covered in sapphire, the roughly half-inch long button sits on the phone's left side, a couple of inches down from the power, sleep or Siri button. It's recessed and is both a physical button and haptic one. A hard press gives instant access to the iPhone 16 Pro Max camera. That's nice trick, but of course you could program the action button to do so too. However, when I pressed lightly on camera control, I felt a little haptic vibration and then could sweep up and down on the button to quickly switch between the phone's cameras. If I lightly pressed twice, I gained access to deeper image controls. Using the camera control, however, was not initially obvious. I was pressing too hard and then not hard enough. It took me about 20 seconds to figure it out. I could use camera control to switch zoom, depth of field and image styles. Oh, and you are not blindly guessing which settings the camera control enables. Every time I used it, a little black cutout appeared on the screen right next to the button to show me every setting and control. Yes, if you hold the phone in landscape mode, it begins to feel like you are using a traditional camera with one caveat. The feature that would let me light press to lock focus and long press to shoot is not yet enabled. I can, though, always full press to complete taking a photo. I even saw how Snapchat is already using camera control to control images simply and send photos to friends with the press of a button. Camera control seems like a slight misnomer. The button will also be used to enable vision intelligence, which lets you point the phone at an object and press the button to get a description. It's like circle to search without the circle, or I guess Google. As I noted above, the button is recessed and I found that it's quite hard to trigger it accidentally. That's a good thing. Apple is promising better battery life on all the iPhone 16 models, but the gains may be especially great on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Its much larger battery, coupled with the efficient A18 Pro and more battery management, might add hours to the battery life, but I won't know for sure until I test it. Is this the best iPhone Apple has ever made? Possibly, it will certainly claim a spot near the top of our best iPhone list and maybe even best smartphones. I will offer my definitive take when I finish my full review. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.